welcome to the Then and Now podcast with myself, Babatunde and Leonie.
And me, Leonie Aleshe, and we do have an amazing guest in the house today. Which I'm gonna give my husband the pleasure.
Thank you very much. This is a comedian.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I think that I should do the intro.
I stand corrected.
when it's an influencer, that's when you get. I'm joking. Listen, we've got an incredible guest on today. This guy, comedian, he's currently on tour, has a crazy following, and is also, the most important thing, is also a parent. Please give it up for the incredible George Lewis. Walk on, my brother.
Thank you for having me. Good to be here. Good to be in the middle.
This is your podcast
this is
today,
your
bro.
podcast. Yeah, like you take over, honestly.
My guy.
Awesome.
No, but we'll let you intro yourself. Tell us a little bit about you, what you've got going on.
Well, yeah, as you say, on tour now, like the longest tour I've ever, well, the first big tour I've done, but I'm about 100 dates in now, so I don't know what is going on. I don't know where I am, but it's almost at the end. Yeah, I've got like, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 12
You're
left,
on the home stretch now.
Oh my goodness.
And now is the point. I don't know if you get to this. So halfway through, you're thinking this is never going to end. I miss my kids. I've got to be at home. Now, there's 10 left. I'm thinking,
I've actually got
to
to be parent.
You don't want to go home now. I'm booking hotels for like a half an hour drive away from home. Like, I got to stay for a couple of days for this one. It's going to be...
No, we've got to do extra minutes on tour tonight.
Yeah.
Dude. But you know what? The touring life, like, because we were just saying before, like, you know, the different things you learn. There's a question.
Yeah.
What do you pack? Because now you are like you're an avid traveler.
Yeah.
Right. So when you're traveling, what are the essentials that you pack in your suitcase?
Well, I'm not going to say an argument, but we had this morning before I left the house. My wife was like, "Are you taking that big case to London for the podcast?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "That's just my case for on tour." And she's like, "But you're not going on tour now?" And I was like, "Oh no, but I'll keep it there because it's just in the middle of the bedroom floor all the time now because I don't want to. I'm so terrified that if I take something out, it's not going to be in there for the show. Yep. But it's usually just the same I wear pretty much the same outfit, and I recently got a steamer.
It's a game changer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is a game changer.
I really didn't know what they were. Like, I've seen them.
He got one from Costco, and I've never seen him so happy. Like, he literally skipped out of Costco with it. Yeah.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Well, different things excite you when you get older, but like, it's mad. I didn't know that. Like, why does anyone use irons anymore? If you can use that when you just hold it up and
it does it. It just does it. It's amazing.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
This is how sad we are as parents. Look at us. We get excited over a steamer. You know? This is so bad.
And a pillow. I take my pillow everywhere.
You take your pillow?
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
That's a
tour,
good idea.
yeah.
That is really good.
That is a really good idea.
That, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people, some people take their bed sheets.
That's extreme.
I'm not making
No, but I again, even that I get because it's just like...
My wife won't be very happy.
She comes home one day and where the sheets?
Yeah.
But I get it because sometimes, I mean, you might be at a good place within your touring and comedy now where you don't have to stay at some of the more budget hotels. You can afford to... You know what I'm saying. I'm not going to name any names.
Hey,
listen, all hotels, if you want to sponsor us, make sure. I'm just saying, there are some hotels where you're like,
man.
let me just bear it for this time.
Yeah.
So I understand why some people do take this.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at the very start of the tour, I thought I just looked at like the lowest priced hotel.
Absolutely.
And then you realise it ruins you.
Like this.
But I find, I mean, obviously you maybe don't want to name them, but I find the one that is the best of the budget ones, that is... Oh, the bed's always nice. Yeah. I stay in that pretty much everywhere I go.
Yeah.
It's the same everywhere.
Okay.
But you can tell us which one it is.
After.
The purple one.
Yeah.
Listen, we want to talk about some like we want to talk about your childhood.
Yeah.
We're always interested in that and comparing it to like how you raise your children, how their lifestyle is going. What was like playtime like for yourself back in the day?
It's hard not to think of it without like romanticising it too much.
Yeah.
Where you know that, and I'm sure it's just in your head that you think, oh well, we just played out forever, and you
But
just,
we did.
yeah, you just didn't.
That's how it felt.
Yeah, exactly. It felt like that. But I bet if you were, you travelled back in time and you were there, you'd be like, this is so boring. We've got nothing to do. We're absolutely nothing to do. We're just going to the park to throw a stick at a railing or something. But obviously you look back and that was amazing. And I do think that, like, I guess kids might not get to the point of having the boredom that makes you just do whatever like now. But I mean,
where did you grow up?
Stockport, which is in Greater Manchester. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was the area like where you lived specifically? Was it like...
you're not like pretty deprived.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was like
Look outside. Yeah, be resolute.
Yeah. okay.
All right, yeah, let's get into this now.
Let's get into that. Yeah. But that was, that's in fact, so that's a good example of what I thought was amazing as a kid. So where we lived, we didn't live on a council estate, but we weren't far from it. And my mates who lived there, I just saw that as the coolest place in the world. Because that was like, where I lived was nice, and it's like, it was quite a nice community in that. But on there, it was like, everyone knowing everyone. Everyone had the doors open. So I went round to my mates and I'm like, you go around his house and then we all just go around to another kid's house that we don't even know.
You just
and
collect each other and you go along.
And everyone's just got bikes and weapons. Like kids' weapons, so like army knives and things. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is. I could just, exist here. I'd be like, Mum, I'm moving to Bridge Hall. I'm gonna go and stay on there for a bit.
Your mum was like, hell no.
Yeah. But that of just being like everyone playing in the street and everyone playing football, which, again, I loved it, but now I've got kids. I'm not like, go on the estate all day.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no, like, I wouldn't even drop you to a friend. I would collect them and I'm going to take you guys to like a trampoline park or something.
There.
And I'm staying there. I'm not dropping you off.
I'll wait in the cafe. Yeah, exactly. And watch you and track you.
Dude, our parents just not abandoned, but they just left us to it. It was just like, all right, go out and play. And you, back then, it felt like you were playing out for ages.
Hours.
Yeah.
But we were. Like, I talk about it quite a lot on the podcast, but I'm Jamaican and I grew up until I was 8 years old in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we were gone for hours.
Yeah.
So we'll wake up, do our chores, because you had to do your chores before you left out. There was no question about it.
Yeah.
And you'd go out for the day, you'd go crabbing, you're jumping like massive like gullies. You could fall in, like you could genuinely fall in. And
We lost a few good men out there.
yeah, like you could actually die. Like you could actually die.
Oh, we need to do more of this.
Would be helping the guy that herds like cows, like to herd his. It's dangerous. It's actually dangerous.
Yeah.
But these are all the things that are happening in.
Yeah.
And we were gone for hours, and those were the things that we were doing, and our parents were none the wiser.
Yeah, I think it's hard, isn't it? It's so hard to put yourself in that mindset as a parent, because the things that were most fun were probably things you shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
Like, we'd always start fires. I don't want my kids starting fires, but like setting a bin on fire as a kid, I was like, this is living. This is...
We made explosives. We made like a.
Wait, hold on.
This is what I'm talking
What's going on here? Because I grew up in Tottenham. We did not do this.
You guys didn't have science experiments.
No.
Yeah.
What was going up north and in Jamaica? Clearly something else.
No, but we did. We called them bottle bombs, and it was literally like bleach explosives.
I'm out now.
Even George is like, wait.
He's like, no, that's it.
Yeah.
No, we did, and we stole the detergent and made this stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. This is contravene anti-terror laws. Because that was childhood back then,
Yeah.
Just throw them at people.
Literally, our parents didn't know. They had no idea that
I
we were
think
doing
this,
this
it's
stuff.
a good thing they didn't.
Yeah. We wouldn't have got in trouble. We would have.
Comparing that like to like your children now. Like how many children do you have?
3.
Wow.
That's
You've
always
got
the
like
response.
3,000 children.
Yeah.
Because one is one, but like
Yeah.
when you've got 2, that's like 1,000, and then if you've got 3, that's
I
literally
agree with
3,000
that
children.
maths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But what is it like? How many boys? How many girls?
2 boys and a girl. Yeah.
Oh, is the girl
man.
the youngest?
No, she's in the middle.
It's good. You still got all your
Really?
hair, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
doing great. Yeah.
That's great.
Uh,
Because boys.
Oh, cool, thanks, man.
Because and they're the eldest, or
So it's a boy and then a girl, 14 months younger, and then another boy, a bit younger again.
How old is the
Yeah,
youngest?
that
I
was
lost
the age
count
gap,
there.
yeah.
So I've got 7, 6, and 2.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
70. Oh, okay, yeah.
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 Are the boys quite boisterous?
Oh man,
Yeah. Boys are a different
the
need.
eldest, he's so like physical and loud and exhausting.
Yeah.
My,
So
my son
exhausted.
jumps on me,
Yeah.
and my son's
And he's
9.
big now. He's 9.
Like to me, he's a grown man.
Don't you think? I wasn't
Like, I'm
expecting
short, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think this. I think he's growing at an alarming rate. Yeah, soon he's going to overtake me, and then we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
They grow so it's so much bigger than I imagined at this age.
Yeah.
I thought you had like 15 years of them being like little.
Yeah, but me and you we're not tall guys.
Hey
you
man,
know?
what?
I don't know if you don't know this.
Yeah,
But like,
well,
what's their I'd say like the dynamic when it comes to like playtime versus how you was like.
Well, there are a lot of screens, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
it's trying to avoid
I
it.
sort of think it's fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Because he gets the peace of
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
That's right. It's like,
Honestly, because that's what it does. Yeah.
Yeah. I
does
think-
your wife agree?
Oh well.
She plans activities, doesn't she?
Oh, she's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Because she was a primary school teacher.
Oh,
So she is incredible
Yeah.
at doing activities and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm like, she's doing so much more than me.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
yes, bro. She will plan stuff. My wife will plan stuff, and I'll be like, how do you do that?
Yeah.
And it's literally just taking them to soft play, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I feel guilty all the time. Not guilty enough to do it.
No, never guilty enough to be like, all right, let's go out. Never.
Yeah.
Like we stay home. If I'm at home, the children ain't going nowhere.
I know.
You have all the big ideas, but on the day you're like, oh, I can't think of anything to
do
do.
it, man.
My
Yeah.
son is always going, not another chill day. Because that's what we always go. We always label it as like a chill. We should have a chill day today. Like, it's a good thing. And he's like, fucking chill day.
He wants to get out there and explore.
Yeah.
Because they do, don't they? They
hilarious.
wake up and they're, oh, what are we doing today? Or my son's thing now is, what are we doing on Saturday?
Yeah.
So he wants to know, like, from Monday, what do I have to look forward to on the weekend?
Absolutely.
And I'm like,
Especially during
what
like,
have
summer
we
holidays
done?
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. No, we have this. And with my son as well. So he's autistic and ADHD. So
Oh, wow.
it's the mixture of wanting plans for as far ahead as possible so he knows what's coming,
Yep.
but wanting to do something all the time.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
bouncing off the walls
Yeah.
all the time and wanting to do things. But
Yeah.
then also it's like getting nervous about doing new things. So it's like we're always trying to work that. And that's just one. And then we've got the other 2 kids that we're trying to
exactly.
organise for. So yeah, sometimes it's like
How is that? How is that being a father of a child that's got ADHD and autism? Because I know for me, it's always a challenge. My son is not like autistic or anything, but it's always a challenge. Just I thought once I got to this age, that's it. Like I've grown. I don't need to learn more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that was the dream,
I've done
wasn't
my
it?
learning,
We can just
yeah.
turn off. That's what I thought.
But
you
your
were.
children literally force you.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta learn something else.
Yeah.
How has that been for you as a father?
Oh, learning so much. I mean, for the last 7 years, we've just been constantly learning. I mean, my brother's autistic as well, and he was growing up, so we knew some stuff, but what you knew back then was not. Well, we've learned so much more since then. That all that stuff is wrong.
Yeah.
From back then. That's not what you should have been doing.
Get diagnosed back then. Like it wasn't
It was
even.
so rare. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, all those things you thought were good were actually bad. so we don't do those things now. Cool. Okay. Yeah. But it's so fast moving that as well, which is good because they're learning so much more stuff. But it means that like we're staying up to date with all the latest ways of behaving and how to support and stuff, and the whole world isn't doing that yet. So you find that you're learning, but you're also having to teach other people as well, which is like exhausting.
It is.
So there's a lot of it, you don't really get a break.
Yeah.
Unless you come and do a podcast with some friends.
And it's a safe space.
Yeah. Bring my pillow.
And bed sheet.
So, does any of the children have pocket money? Well, your eldest anyway.
Not from us.
Other people
there's certain relatives that we visit that will each have their own amount that they might give them on a visit. Usually, like I think the older are more.
I was gonna
dependable
say that.
That's what always happens.
Yeah.
The eldest always gets the most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant the older relatives.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Grandparents.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same as us.
That hierarchy's interesting.
Yeah.
No, because that's what used to happen to me. So if let's say some of my uncles would come over. Before they leave, they'll be like, all right, cool, here's a $5 for your sister because she's older than me, and then I'd get like £2, and I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? They'll be like, well, she's older, and I'll be like, so?
I want to pay for one too.
Unfair. This is so unfair. Yeah.
Did you get pocket money growing up?
Yeah, weirdly, I got it off my grandparents, but this is, well, I guess it is kind of unusual now. We live next door to my grandma and granddad.
Oh, amazing.
So when we, in our house, then we live next door to my grandma and granddad. Then my uncle lived next door to her as well.
Wow.
And then my granddad's brother lived over the road as
well.
Oh
my God, did you take over this road?
Yeah. It was so weird though. So they lived, I suppose what are they? My great auntie and uncle, they lived over the road, but we just never spoke to them. I don't know why. Not like a fallout or anything. Just didn't really know him.
Never saw them.
Yeah.
But everyone else would like congregate at each other's houses.
Yeah, it was really over it. They're looking over like, what? Why can we get in on that?
Everyone at his house having a fun time.
Yeah.
That's so bad. The reason why I asked you that about pocket money is because I tried to give myself.
Oh, for goodness sake! Yeah.
I was just like, look, I'm gonna give you £5 a week, and these are the chores that you're gonna do.
Okay.
And he was just like, it's not really worth £5, is it?
That's amazing.
And all he had to do, I was just like, just make sure you make your bed, make sure you clean up your room every single day, and that is it.
Stuff you should be doing
anyway.
anyway.
Literally.
Yeah.
And he was just like, £5 is not worth all of that. And then I was like, so how much should you be getting? He was like, 20. 9-year-old.
Wow.
I said, you know what? I said, it's all right. Don't worry. But you're still going to have to do your chores. But now you're not getting anything.
Yeah, you're not on the payroll anymore.
£20.
£20.
That's mad.
Yeah. But do you remember he tried to say £6.50?
First he said 20, and then I think he realised that was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then he brought it down.
I'd have settled on 650. I'd have taken that, man. You were too stubborn. You gotta take, know when the deal's good, Babatunde. Yeah.
But none of your children are getting pocket money in that.
Well, so, no, but we do a thing where we give them. So if they're saving up for something, they'll get money off like other people for birthdays and that, and then if we visit their great grandparents, they'll usually get like a $5 each whenever we go. So they're building up little pots each. So
if constantly there.
Exactly. Yeah. We've been 3 times today already. But yeah, so if they're saving up for something and they need to make up a bit, we always say you can do it. You can earn it with chores, but it's like £1 a chore. Yeah, is what we do. But they don't do the chores.
This is it.
Yeah.
But as they're so young, like as they're not actually going to be helpful. They can't really help
do it
us.
to the right standards.
I don't know about you guys. I grew up in a Nigerian household.
You
My
had
mom,
to do it
it was.
Come on, you can guess.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
What? You ain't Nigerian? Oh my. No, for me it was like forced labor. Like there was no negotiating. No. It was you are doing this.
Yeah.
Right, and there was no pocket money at all.
I don't know what they did in Jamaica. I think they brainwashed us into like thinking that it's great that you know how to do all this stuff. So you'd wake up on a Saturday and think, I'm going to do all my cleaning because then once it's done you can go out. Yeah. So I don't know how they.
That's good. Empower the children.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's quite good. But it's got gaslighting. But that's quite good because I remember the same. I remember feeling like I had to do chores constantly.
What were your chores though? Because everybody gets like a specific one. Mine was sweeping. What was yours?
Is sweeping.
Yeah.
That sounds so old-fashioned.
It sounds so old now, isn't it? Like literally the broom. We're like Oliver Twist or sometimes. But it was
just
sweeping.
the stone floor. Yeah. But mine was. Well, I remember one thing was hoovering and polishing, which was mad because we just had one table, which I just remember I would never tidy it. I just polish it. But anyway, polishing and hoovering every day when I got home from school, which is the time where you cannot be bothered with anything.
You just want to sit down.
Yeah, but the other thing was
CITV.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the other thing was I remember we really wanted a dog and we'd mither our mum all the time to get a dog, and she eventually was like, "Okay, but you guys have got to do everything." And we were like, "Yeah, of course." She kept to her word. So every single day we'd have to take the dog out for a walk and clean up after it in the garden.
What breed did you get?
It was a cross between a greyhound and a Dalmatian. It was from the dog's home. It's really. In fact, this is
would have been a big dog.
It was.
No,
it was fairly,
greyhounds are quite.
Yeah, greyhounds is quite slim, but it was fast. It came to it really. I mean, this isn't. It happened so long ago that it's. But the way she ended up dying, the dog, was it was at a time when. Do you remember in the 90s where people could get laminate flooring for the first time from B&Q and you put it in yourself?
Yeah.
So my stepdad got that just for like the bit, just the short bit that runs from. I guess it's like a hallway from. To the front door. We just put it in there. It's a really small area, but put it in there. Then the dog, the postman came. The dog was like, postman's here. Ran, couldn't stop on the laminate flooring. Just went into the door.
Oh, bless.
Broke her back. Sorry to bring.
Oh my God.
That wasn't even relevant. That story.
But you didn't. But that means you didn't have to do.
Then I didn't have to do the chores. Greatest day of my life. No. It was very sad. It was very sad.
Bless.
But I do remember that of being like, I think when my mum agreed to having the dog, I was like, she is gonna help out a little bit.
No,
and then it was
that's
like
what he
every
thinks.
single day for years and years. Like I'm like 8 years in, thinking I'm still doing it every week. So now I'm like, the kids want a dog. I'm like, we're not having a dog because I'll have to do it again.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
They're not gonna do it. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we have an agreement.
Yeah.
I haven't agreed. I haven't signed it off.
We have an agreement.
There's an
A
agreement.
verbal agreement, I think, is still what's that?
Binding.
There you go. So I get a dog at the age of 40, which is next year. We made this agreement literally when we got married, and so this was 10 years ago. And now she regrets it because now we're at the brink.
She was like, "We're never going to be 40. It's never going to happen."
We were like 25.
Hey,
You say crazy things when you're in your 20s.
When I rock up with a dog, I don't want to hear nothing.
No, but do you hear what he said though?
But I'm not going to get laminate floor. I just avoid
George
that.
said his mum didn't help, and I'm telling
I
you
don't
now,
want your help.
I'm not gonna
No,
help.
it's my dog. I don't want your help. But
When he's away on tour.
no, but she seems to think that she's not gonna fall in love with the dog, and I'm telling her the person that is like, I don't want this dog. They're usually the person that the dog gravitates
I don't
want
to fall in
and
love.
vice
Like
She wait until that dog looks into your eyes. I'm just waiting for that.
Do you think though, like when you've got like I always think to myself, like dogs are great and everything, but the kids when it's like a morning and the kids are just like so much chaos, and you think, imagine a dog on this
on
as well.
top, yeah.
Like, running around. Like, oh man,
that's what I think.
But you grew up with that, so that's why you know that. Black people, we ain't trying to get no dog.
We don't get no pets.
Black people don't get no pets, bro.
Oh, I see. I didn't realise
The
that.
most
Okay.
is like a fish tank.
Yeah.
And then the
No
fish
fish in it.
It's for the lights and all the designs.
Yeah, you look
can
after the
put in
water.
there, yeah.
Then we'll talk. Yeah.
No.
Oh man.
No, we don't. I didn't have any pets.
Okay,
growing
well,
up.
yeah, maybe you get a dog.
Now he's advocating for a dog.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
So you grew up in the 90s,
Mhm.
which is the best era, in my personal opinion. I think the food, the music, TV was fantastic back then. Did you ever face any discipline? Did you get the old smackaroony sometimes? Little tap on the bottom. A good telling off.
I never got hit.
Oh.
Let me think. I remember once. In fact, the only person who I think I remember being physical with me was a teacher.
Oh yeah, back in the day,
yeah.
Which now seems mad.
That's
like
crazy,
imagine that
right?
happened to your kids now, you'd be like
Crazy.
Going down there to beat
But, yeah, exactly. But yeah, never with my parents. They were always like very well. We didn't grow up with my dad, so my dad maybe till about 3 my parents were together, and then my dad left. But my mum was. I was always terrified of my mum, but not in any way that was like. Never even a consideration that there'd be any like physical disease. It's just like if she told you off.
Oh man.
It was the same because I was saying, even though I'm Jamaican and it's like, oh yeah, in Jamaica like you get smacked, we didn't, but I was always petrified and I don't know where it came from because we didn't get smacked at all.
I mean I don't know about you, but like I guess if it's a smack, I would imagine that actually a smack could be less scary because that's just a thing that happens and it's what it is and you know what it feels like. But actually, your parents like being disappointed in you. Or,
that was,
it was the disappointment.
You feel it's the shame.
Yeah.
Of it. Did you get hit?
I was naughty. I think I forced my mum's hand, to be fair.
It
was like
you were like, I'll help you with this one.
Go on, mum, go on.
I deserve it.
Yeah, I went way too far sometimes. Yeah, I was really bad. But then I grew out of that, and my mum was just like, after that she was just like, nah, like I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
But she put me through these kind of like army drills.
Okay, all right.
So I would have to do like squats.
She destroyed your spirit.
Basically.
I like this. This is going good. Yeah.
I had to do like 100 squats, and I remember I was
really.
Yeah, I was crying.
Wow.
And my legs were like just
shaking,
finished. Shaking everything. And she was just like, "You don't like that feeling, do you? No, so don't do it again." And it worked. Like,
that's amazing. Yeah. That's like. I'll let you physically hurt yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm hey,
nothing to do.
They can't do anything to me.
That's what a lot of us Nigerian kids we went through. It was never like smacks all the time. It was never that. To be fair, with a lot of Nigerian kids, it was all like brute.
It was mental,
but stamina thing. Like we'd have to put our arms out for ages, like half an hour, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah." At the beginning, you'll be like, "This is nothing." Give it like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mama. And it worked all the time. Yeah, that's what we used to get. But versus your children, right? Obviously, we don't smack, we don't hit. Even telling off, I'm such a softie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with my daughter.
Honestly, she gets away with everything. I think she smacked you in the face the other day. She smacked me in the face. She smacked him in the face.
Oh, darling, your hands.
No, she has this like toy like watermelon, and she just looked at me. She was like, "Wow!" And I was like, "Oh my god! Like, why would you do such a thing?"
I was like. She wanted to hit you.
Yeah.
He was like, no, she didn't. And I was like, she's not even sorry. She just got a normal
And
face.
I was like, look at her eyes. She's
like,
sorry.
I can see it.
Somewhere in there. She's laughing,
there,
but in a sorry way.
Yeah, getting ready to do it again.
Oh, wow. It's hard. You want to be like, I don't know, I always think this, I want to be like progressive and equal and stuff, but there's something with when it's your daughter that you can't just not be softer.
Yeah.
So are you the softie?
Yeah. I am. Yeah, I think. Well, I am. I try. Yeah, I am. I mean, I would like it. I sometimes think I'd love it if just a day I could just lose my shit with it. Because I never do. Because I always
never bring yourself to it.
No, and I always stop myself because I just think they'll remember this for the rest of their lives. If I just snap at them now, they're going to remember this, and they're going to remember when Dad, just. Yeah. So I always contain it, which feels unhealthy to just press it down, but I always contain it, and I just think one day I'd just love to just go sick, and then just be like, okay, we're normal again. Yeah.
My dad did that once.
Yeah.
Like I can only remember once. Like he never told us off. For him growing up, he was actually it was really sad. He grew up with like an aunt that was rich, and then they were basically like the slaves of the house, like they cleaned all of that. So for him, he didn't want anyone to smack us. No one could tell us off or anything like that. So he didn't either. He didn't tell us off. He didn't smack us and stuff. But I blocked the toilet. I put all the tissue.
Oh,
in
that
the
kind of
toilet.
blocking. Okay. I thought you meant. Anyway, I think maybe you were going to say it.
I put all the tissue.
Okay, all right.
I blocked it, and he lost his mind. Like he literally lost it, and then he was shaking. He didn't hit us or anything, but he was just like, you could see he was just like, I'm so fed up. Like. And then he called my mum, and he was crying on the phone after, bless him. He was crying and saying that I've just shouted at them so badly, and they're just standing here just staring.
Oh no, I don't know how to handle this next bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so much, because you probably understand that even more now as a parent, because I guess maybe at the time you have no idea, but if something like that happens, you're thinking, well, not only is a toilet broke, but that's going to cost loads of money, which I've probably not got that money.
Yeah,
and it's another stress, and it makes me feel these things, angry with my kids. It's not really their fault I haven't got any money, but I haven't, or whatever. Not saying that was the reason, but you know.
It was, yeah.
And they're a child, and they don't know any better, and
but you're also thinking, don't put the stuff down the
tissue. We ain't got no more tissue.
Well, now we close the toilet now. We actually close the lid because our daughter, she just wanders in there, and you can see
in her eyes like, I want to touch that.
So we have to literally close it now, and. Oh man, this safeguard in the house. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Everything is broken in our house. Just because the kids, they just break everything. I'm like, just be careful. But that don't mean anything to them, does it? They don't know.
Somebody said, just be careful.
But we were rougher. I think our generation, we were rougher. We would do mad things, like jump off of stuff and all of that. And seeing your child try to attempt to do those things, you're just like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's another thing as well. It's like, it's hard. I suppose that's the bit about like, them not going out and playing on their own and stuff like that, because probably the stuff that we were doing when we were out playing that your kids your parents might stop you from doing. Whereas, like, I can see my kids all the time. So if they're doing anything that looks that I can imagine might lead to them hurting themselves, I stop them. But then there's something in you going, no, let them hurt themselves a little bit. But then I've done it before where I've gone, let them hurt themselves a little bit, then
And
they
they
really
really
hurt
hurt
themselves. Oh my
Yeah.
God. My wife's like, did you just let him fall off that? And I'm like, yeah, I was trying to get the balance
No, but that's what's so funny about your post this morning that we were talking about, right? How it spirals. So you're like negotiating with your son.
Oh, yeah.
About
That's me telling him not
jumping
to
off.
mess around on the chair. Yeah.
But how it spiraled. So I was saying to Elle earlier, I was like, look, everything for Jamaicans ends with like being a crackhead, right? So if they're like negotiate, okay, don't jump off the chair, because if you jump off the chair, then you're gonna break your leg, and if you break your leg, then I have to take you to the hospital, which then means I've got to take a day off of work, and then when I take a day off of work, then we're not gonna have any money for that day, and from not having any money, then we're not gonna have a roof over our heads, and if we don't have a roof over our heads, then but it all ends up at the point of
it's always crack. To be clear as well, if anyone's just watching this and not seen the video, I wasn't doing a video about Jamaican people.
It wasn't.
I wouldn't do that.
We're just talking about parents spiraling. I vouch for that.
If I did come out with that next week, Jamaican dads.
All these Jamaicans in the comment section.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
That's not for you to do, man.
That is...
But that one that I did, that's exactly like that. Is not actually how I would threaten the kids, but I remember being threatened like that, and remember being like, if you do that, and I find I do it sometimes, but my mum's always like that, 0 to 100. Yeah. She's just like, careful there, because you'll knock your teeth out. Or, and I'm like, whoa.
They were so dramatic.
No, but I did knock my teeth out. I did my 2 front teeth. They fell out, and they didn't grow back for 3 years. So
really? Oh wow. Okay, so that's real. 3 years. You sort of think after 2.5 years, you think they're not coming back.
No, I didn't. No, so they took me to the dentist, and they were like, "No, they'll definitely grow back." But they obviously fell out prematurely. They're not meant to have been out.
I see. It's less growing back and more the new ones.
Exactly.
I suppose. I guess your baby teeth. There, you can lose. They're there to play with. They're to be lost. Yeah. If it happens again, they're not growing back. Be careful. Riding your scooter.
I've been married to you for 10 years. That is the funniest thing you've ever said.
It's true. And do you know what they sang to me every Christmas that went by? All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
That is
and it was
horrible.
true. Like, 'cause imagine me with no teeth at the front.
Oh, no. Year 1, that's like, that's pretty funny. Year 3, you're like, oh no. I just want to go to Turkey, get it sorted.
That's horrible. What do you mean, babe?
I know.
Oh, wow. Well, glad to see it sorted.
We've gone from trying to talk about his life to like really feeling bad for you. Like, you might want to go therapy.
I'm picturing me with no front teeth.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we're noticing with the because the kids are growing like they're adult. Or are they called adult teeth? I suppose they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Which seems weird for a 6-year-old. They're growing their adult teeth now, and my wife. Then they've got like a gap in them. They've all got the gaps. And I'm thinking, oh, of course, because I had a brace.
Yeah.
So I forgot that naturally my teeth had a huge. So my kids are going to get a natural teeth. And I'm not really told my wife yet that that's what's going. But she's going to see soon.
She's going to be like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Why are their teeth like that?
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
That is so funny.
Listen. This has been a great episode. Unfortunately, we do have to end it.
Yeah.
But listen, George, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
coming
me. This
to
is
talk to us.
fun.
This has been so much fun, man. Well, listen. Please tell the people where they can find you, your socials. But also, I know you are finishing your tour very soon. So if there's any more tickets, where can they go to actually get those tickets?
So on Instagram, I'm GeorgeLewis.com and. My website is georgelewiscomedian.com. Yeah, I'm on sort of like the middle of November, and then
Yeah.
Any tickets left?
I'm home.
Is there a couple? There must be like
one or two.
One or two.
Yeah.
Oh, have you got any listeners in Hull?
You can shift tickets up there.
Yeah. No, most of them are because this is like the last tag on. It's like the biggest one, so it's like this is the point where you think, oh, I've overstretched myself a bit here. So most of them have got at least a few tickets left.
Yeah.
So please come. Come now.
I know where he's at, man. Trust me, I'm like that. I'm just like, please buy my tickets. Oh man, George, it's been really good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I've been Babatunde and Leonie.
And I'm Leonie Aleshe on the Then and Now podcast. See you guys again soon.
Peace.